that I call the traditional parenting paradigm that must be dismantled. So we have to debunk it, we have to demystify it, and we have to dismantle it in order for children to be given the treatment that they deserve, and for conscious parenting to be the new model in town. But first we have to topple the old hierarchical, rigid dominion of the traditional model. So that then I began doing my research and began to see how embedded it was everywhere, how spanking is still authorized and not a crime, how a traditional punishment is really toxic parenting, and how it's allowed and endorsed. And then, you know, how this is just the main way that we have been indoctrinated and how toxic that is.
I think it's so important what you touch on, because many times parents say, oh, I just have to listen to my instincts. But the problem is that we're experiencing so many impulses from our culture that we cannot basically hear our instincts anymore. So I think our instincts might be right without science, but we cannot even hear our original human instincts anymore because of all the information and all the toxic culture that is poured on us, as you said.
Yes, we used to be in touch with our natural nature, I imagine, nostalgically, when we used to live in tribes and small communities, and we had sisters and mothers and grandmothers, but we are so cut off, and the woman, the female, the mother, increasingly more, because now she has so much pressure to be the sexiest and the smartest and the richest and the wealthiest and the most independent, that the mother is feeling ashamed. I have millennial women today coming to me saying they feel ashamed or embarrassed that they just want to be a mother. And, you know, when did this happen? So we are going further and further away from that quote unquote instinct that was a connected instinct. And now we have different instincts that are actually disconnecting us from our children. And it's really a blasphemy. That's what's occurring in the name of good empowerment or good parenting.